Have you seen the Odyssey bling?
I haven't.
You gotta see these nuts. It's vegan food.
Howdy, Banger Pals. Blaine Smith welcoming you to another Overkill Reviews, Banger's weekly metal review show.
Less of God, more a scheme. Fornicate, the world is numb. Congregate for more esteem. Dominated, vindicated, lacerated. Bless you with the mark of death. A mask you shall receive. Death, mask, Messiah.
We are back in the Banger Hangar to discuss, all the way from Germany, some Teutonic thrash. The newest EXUMER album called Death Mask Messiah, out August 28th via Metal Blade Records.
I talk about German thrash a lot, and EXUMER are both one of the kind of founding bands of the style and one of the lesser known ones. This is because they were originally only around from 85 to 91, releasing a couple of albums before breaking up. Hard to make a huge splash with 2 records in 6 years.
Yeah.
Meaning they've been more activer since reforming in 2008 than during their original run. They released 3 albums in the 2010s. I reviewed their last record in 2019, which I enjoyed, and dear God, it's been 7 years. I've almost been doing this a decade. I feel very old. It makes me feel old. And if you're an original fan of any German thrash bands, get ready to feel really old because they've got a new drummer in Jerome Ryle, and he's the son of Ventor, the drummer of Creator. So
Is he actually?
yes.
Oh.
So this is how long this has been around. Their children are now. They also have a new bassist in Alex Ross. I'm sure he's somebody's child. So they got a whole new rhythm section. Let's see how that's gonna work out.
So we're all just someone's baked cum. But speaking of which, in the band's own words describing this album, Death Mask Messiah should hit with more force for those who listen closely to Stein's words speaking about this album. In a suite of loosely connected lyrical sketches, Stein draws astute parallels between the hellhole of contemporary American politics and the 1993 siege on the Branch Davidian compound in Waco, Texas.
Wake up. I actually get to correct someone's pronunciation.
Wow, thanks, buddy. Okay, it reminds me of Waco. That was one of the Animaniacs. So, Waco, Texas, that led to the death of 76 people, including 28 children. David Koresh was a false prophet. This is why, all right.
This is what the YouTube comments do to me all the time, but I love saying things wrong.
Talking about a false prophet who wore a death mask, manipulating and leading his followers to certain death. Stein says, however, the misinformation that the federal government used in the 90s is the same playbook that is being used today and is the common denominator between leadership in the past and present.
And that's not the only thing the current American government and David Koresh have in common.
Indeed. Oh, fuck.
Anyways, on to the review.
Jesus. Right off the hop, the first song, it sounds like sharpening steel. And they're carving the steel, and then it leads into Death Mask Messiah. Death Mask Messiah. And it's got that like blitzkrieg way. It's got chunky hooks, and there's stank drums on there, and you can sing with the song so fucking easily. Even the way the track ends, it kind of makes you think that there's more, and then abruptly halts. And then kick shifts into fucking 4th gear for Blinding Skies. One of the most fun go at the beginning of a song echoed from the singer Mem. Is his name Mean or Mem? Mem. Okay, but it sounds like Mean.
I don't know. That's one that's fucking, who the fuck knows? Who the fuck knows? That's not a name. Mem or meme, neither of those are names.
It's like GIF or GIF. It's not GIFT. It's GIF. It's GIF.
GIF or GIF.
Yeah, exactly.
Giphy.
And also, one of my favorite bars on this album, Devastation in the Air, Seeping on this Turf. I love that line so fucking much.
Populate the hurt. Devastation in the air, sleeping on this turf. All the racing, captured fallacies. Devils racing, illuminate disease.
Ignore what Blaine's about to say about this album. Okay, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna come in and say this is gonna be one where we've disagreed before.
It happens.
I'm sort of half and half on the guitars on this album. None of the riffs are particularly memorable or exciting. They're all pretty basic thrash riffs without a lot of flair. It's a lot of that. Every song kind of starts. I feel like I know where it's gonna go. It's getting the job done, but no surprises, no razzle dazzle. So it seems like
What?
I feel like every riff I've heard heard before. I don't know. There's no spice for me. I don't get excited. And it
Okay,
feels
East
like
India Trade Company. There's no spices. Get the fuck out of here. There's lots of spice on this album. There's piss and vinegar on it.
I mean, look, if I'm the East India Trading Company, first of all, I've done a series of historic atrocities, but I would know a lot about whether there's spice somewhere or not. And clearly, I haven't found spice here.
Bravo!
When I listen to the riffs, I kind of get a bit of like, oh, maybe it's time comes for us all. We're getting older. But just when I'm nodding off, a solid guitar solo comes in with the kind of vim and vigor, and I'm just not quite sure what went wrong with the songwriting then. Like, I'm usually pretty good at telling when someone wants to make an album or someone wants to put a new deck on the house, and I can't get a clear read here. It's like there's an old security guard falling asleep at his desk, and I'm like, oh, I can just read this place.
This is not like Paul Blart. This is
Yeah, I don't know. No, there's no main riff to any of the songs that doesn't sound like damn.
No, you see, you're doing AC/DC. He's literally doing Angus McFife AC/DC. No, absolutely not. You're not in fucking okay.
But the solos are hot. We agree on the solos.
We agree on the solos. It's okay. Okay. So we all know a place called the Hub for some good old Hoi Noi Manoi. This record for all my thrashy homies listening out there is chock full of sexy fucking guitar shred. Hats off to Ray Mensch and Mark B for such dynamic performances on this record, especially the solos in Blinding Skies, Ravishing Wasteland, and Serpent. There is no AI bullshit on this record or nostalgia baiting. Looking right fucking at you, Forbidden.
So yeah, what I was saying is yes, sleepy security guard, but when the solos come in, suddenly he's got his tie ball takes out and he's kicking your butt.
Shoutouts to producer Dominic Paraskevopoulos, creator...
Greek, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's all Greek to me. And mixed and mastered by Arthur Risk for absolutely eating with this production mix. I hate to kick a dead horse, but one of the things that drives me nuts about current era creator is their power thrash sound that they've got going on with a lot of their own records and live performances. Their German compatriots in EXUMER, however, do not fall into this trap. It's got all the worthy adversaries of an old school sounding thrash record with elevated modern production. I want to reference EXUMER's EPK, in which they discuss not half-assing their craft and not being a nostalgia bait for the sake of merch sales. None of these tracks are uninspired. Everything is vibrant, violent, and will make any thrash fan's wallet ache after giving this a spin.
I will agree that I do enjoy the production. It does sound fast and dynamic and big and loud and not overproduced. I am fine with that. And not a lot else I have positive to say about the record. Mem von Stein has always had a love it or hate it type delivery. He's a unique voice in German thrash in that, ironically, he's sort of more American than any of the other Germans.
It's like Sacred Reich almost.
Yeah, where it's like it doesn't sound like he's got. I mean, he's Turkish. I think he was in Germany. He's now in the States, so I guess that makes sense. There isn't any trace of the kind of what would eventually become blackened thrash harshness in his vocals. He speaks very clearly. He enunciates a lot, and I've never had an issue with it. But on Death Mask Messiah, it doesn't feel like he's mixing up his delivery as much as he has in the past. He's also very strict about rhyming, and I do not feel I'm a big lyrics don't need to rhyme all the time. So you've got a lot of
just rhyme there.
Well, I'm only gonna do it there because you can rhyme sometimes. I just don't want you rhyming all the time, and he is rhyming all the time. It's too much. It's too much rhyming because the delivery is slow. It's even, and again, it kind of adds to the like the.
You are describing AC/DC once again.
Right. Yeah. Well, I mean,
6.
I should. If I'm listening to German thrash, I shouldn't be thinking of AC/DC.
Oh man,
this can make a lot. This is what makes the songs blur together for me. This is why they don't stand out. If they did have a bit more of a touch of that Teutonic char, they'd be a little easier to kind of push to the side. But they are right here. He's singing right here. So if the vocals aren't clicking with you, they're in your face. And the only time I'm able to pay attention to anything else is when there's a solo and he's not doing vocals. But the solos are good, so I mean, I guess this got particularly grating to me on Eradication, which you'll hear here.
I learned to hate. Eradicate, disseminate. I learned to hate. Roll down in a pool of piss. Shit, tears, you're blind to this. Clock down in a bed of naked. No way, it won't tame it. It goes like this.
I know this is going to seem out of pocket, but for a thrash record, I found there was a bit of lacking in the gang vocal department. It wasn't until songs like Ravishing Waste or Scorcher where we got to hear the voices of the other bandmates. Other than that, I would have really loved a good band jam instrumental track on this record. When I look back on albums that I give, a 5, like Sacrifices Volume 6 with a track like Black Ashish that can really elevate a thrash band and what they do as a craftsmanship, showcasing their instrumental prowess and some good slow burning melding. That's not to say that this wasn't an instrumental masterclass on this record, because I thought I really fucking enjoyed this record. Aside from my usual give me some more challenging bass leads, but I say that about almost every record these days. My one other complaint is allocated savagery. Mem's vocal delivery on that opening scream fell flat, and you're going to hear it right here.
Maybe it's because it came with a 7-year wait time between releases, but I was expecting a bit more, to be honest. Like, if you take a break that's the average lifespan of a pug, I'm expecting a little something extra for the wait. And if my entree takes 45 minutes, you bring the tables
This
and
is not-
cocktails. This is sort of just less exciting Hostile Defiance, so
I really love what you do, and I enjoy the time that we get to spend together. I really fucking love this record. I really disagree. I wasn't expecting to like this album this much. It's like going to see Obsession and then all of a sudden being really into Indie Navarrete. Would, just like this album. There's a lot of fun intros with like Ravishing Wasteland, and it's Thrash 101 talking about impending doom, misinformation from the state, fight or flight, fat chunky riff, and then thrash stonks, so that that one meme, stonks through the roof. Everything about this record is fun. I cracked open several beers while enjoying this record, and exactly. I cracked open beers listening to this album, and I'm cracking beers open celebrating this album. This is getting a 4.7 out of 5 for me.
And we are divided here. For me, it was very average, 2.5 out of 5.
Ooh.
Death Mask.
Who's this man? I enjoy. Okay. I had fun.
I had fun too. I'm not saying the record isn't fun. It's a fun time.
Okay.
there's never a reason I have to put this record on over any other thrash record I like, including records from this band.
Where's your Sodom belt buckle?
Right.
Okay, it had to make an appearance, but you know what? It's okay. We can agree to disagree. 2 different versions. And what did you think of this record? Let us know in the comments section down below. Your voice is what greases the cogs of this creative wheel, and we appreciate every single one of you.
He suddenly got so eloquent.
I had to finish on a high note.
Speaking of high notes, we have some more notes in that we have shout-outs as usual.
All the way from Spain. And I got the Hoochie Dowdies. To prove it. One of my favorite new era thrash bands, Angelus Apatrida, are back with a bitchin' new single and a must-watch for every thrash head, Cycle of Ruin, from their upcoming album, The Reckoning, out November 19th via Napalm Records.
And boy, I constantly complain that thrash is sort of the genre lagging behind, but we have had a thrash-heavy summer, and I have more slight, technically this is like death thrash, but Miscreance Reminiscence on Season of Mist comes out today, August 28th, so I have even more thrash for you. Can you believe it? Leave it.
I appreciate that. We're trying to end on a positive note over here. And all the way from Chile, I've got some choice death metal with some thrash undertones with the dudes in Mangled and their latest independent release, Echoes from the Ominous Mines, out now.
And then they were in Metal Monthly, but it is my favorite thrash release of the month, of maybe the year, and it's my favorite album cover of like the past 5 years. So I'll once again mention Ninth Realm, Damnation's Veil, Transcending Obscurity, August 28th. It's on Transcending Obscurity, so you can get it on shorts, shirts, hats, whatever you want. Yeah, I love a Transcending Obscurity merch party. Get some shorts and cut off a shirt. Make men dress like sluts again.
I agree, yeah. That sluts are for everyone. All the way from Raleigh, North Carolina, both Stanley Cup champions, and championing some great thrash, the dudes in Deceptor have a brand new album titled Reign of Terror, out now via Dying Victim Productions.
Which I have also signed off on this month too. Great record.
Great record. You've been great. I've been Chris. He's been Blaine. We've been signing off from Banger Films. Until next time, stay thrashing, my friends.